A lot of people struggle to find really good projects that they can implement as their side projects just to improve their knowledge or for their CV. This is why in this video I will cover what projects you can implement as a beginner if you are looking for the backend position or full stack position, which means we are fully focused on the backend side of web development. And I want not just share with you a list of projects, but to bring you understanding what we want to achieve. So it doesn't matter if you are doing project for your first job or you want to improve your skills, there are certain things where you must be focused. The first question is what we do at all on the backend. And first of all, you must learn a language or a framework that you want to use. If we are talking, for example, that you want to be a Node.js developer or you want to improve your skills there, then it makes a lot of sense to improve your knowledge of Node.js and JavaScript. This is obvious. But the question is what exactly we want from the backend. And the most popular thing that all companies need is building APIs, which actually means you must know what is API, how you can implement it, and in your first project, you must for sure implement some API. The second thing that every project needs on the backend is obviously database. And here I recommend you to look on two most popular databases so you have experience with them. First of all, on some relational database like MySQL or Postgres and document-oriented database like, for example, MongoDB. And actually, if you are just starting with Node.js and you are a beginner, I highly recommend you to look on MongoDB because it is much easier to start and understand. Which actually means API and database is a bread and butter because your whole job as a backend developer will be to get some data from the database or save them there through the API. It is also extremely important to understand how you can build relations between different entities inside databases, which actually means you have, for example, users, comments, posts, and all these entities have some relations between them. For example, a user can be an author of the post, or user can add a lot of comments. These are typical relations and typical projects that you will solve in the real application. Another important point of focus is authentication. In every single project you will implement authentication, which means you must understand how authentication in typical applications is working, how you can implement it on the backend, and you must for sure in your first project try to implement it yourself. Additionally to authentication, I can add some advanced stuff. You must know how to implement authentication with third-party providers. For example, you want to build a website with authentication through Google, Twitter, or maybe Facebook. For this, you must understand how you can bind third-party provider to your application and to your database. Another small thing that you must understand how it is working is templates. Actually, we are not using templates that often nowadays on the backend because we typically implement just an API, but at least you must know how to write templates and how to render them in your language. Which actually means you must know how to write at least HTML and how to render templates with your framework or your language. And you must know all these topics that I mentioned here if you want to be a good backend developer or a full stack developer. And there are a lot of advanced things that I didn't mention here, like for example delayed jobs, sending emails, deploying application, and much more. This is more advanced stuff and I highly recommend you to first focus on the basics. And here is my recommended list of projects that you can implement as your pet projects. And actually all these projects are essentially the same. They implement some API, you're working with database, you are making some relations, and typically you're adding their authentication. Which actually means every single project here is the same because it tackles all points that I mentioned previously. And the first project in the list is of course the e-commerce shop. This is a nice addition to your portfolio because this type of projects is really popular in real life. And actually, just to remind you here, the best place to find some projects with open source code is a GitHub, because here you can for free find a language, framework or project that you want to implement. For example, here I found an example of e-commerce shop which is made on Laravel. And as you can see here, we have all typical features of any framework. We have a list of categories, we have products inside these categories, we can save products to the basket, and we can make orders. And it should not matter for you what project you are doing, I highly recommend you to start with the small set of features. In this case, you won't be immediately overwhelmed with the amount of features that you must implement. For example, in e-commerce shop, we can start with just categories and rendering predefined products inside. But later, obviously, we can add basket, then admin panel, then admin users so they can create new products, and so on and so on. Another good idea for your project is class manager. As you can see here, I found a repository which is class manager student teacher portal. And the main idea is that here we can register new users, and after signing in, it can be a teacher or a student. And as a teacher here, we can create classes, we can upload assignments for students, and much more. The main point is that here you will leverage a lot relations inside your database between different roles, like for example student or teacher, then you have a list of students, maybe you have assignments, and much more. This is also a great example for your portfolio. Another popular project that you can implement is the website with top 100 favorite movies. In this case, new people should register on your website, so you must implement registration and then add their own films, which actually means you must implement addition of the films to your database and then listing of these films. And I highly recommend this type of project for beginner users because in this case you don't need to implement a lot of different features. Another project that you can implement is the finance application. This is the type of application where you can register and then track your incomes, expenses, transactions, and much more. And this type of project can be a really good example of production application, because here you might implement, for example, an API, then front-end part if you want to be a full stack, or maybe just an API for the project. And you will also have a full focus on all main features that we discussed previously. And the last project that I want to recommend you is the project where you will work with some third-party API. And essentially it is not that difficult, but it is a needed knowledge for you. As you can see, here is a repository where somebody used a YouTube API to fetch some data directly from the YouTube. And this is a good example of the project where you can use third-party API, you understand how to bind it to your project or how to store data from this API inside your own database. And also, if you are interested to learn how to design MongoDB schema correctly, make sure to check this video also.